trois gâteaux. So the way this links to ne and personne, which was in the previous video, two different questions, one from Arnav, one from Ian, but they play together nicely, is that ne and que, and ne and personne, you're changing the word order of whether or not you're not just putting them either side like bookends around the word have or around whatever your be is, okay, whatever your verb is. Okay, so let's give you some more examples. So let's use ne and que, and let's bring up some examples here. Let's bring up n'ai que, je n'ai que, because otherwise I'm just going to keep saying brothers. Lovely. So, I only ate bread. Yeah. Je n'ai mangé que du pain. Yeah. So, I ate, j'ai mangé. Yeah. J'ai seulement mangé du pain. Or je n'ai mangé que du pain. So it really is worth remembering that que will go before what it is you are talking about that you only have. Okay. Lovely. Let's do another one. So I only took some of them. Je n'ai pris que certaines. Feminine certain ones. Je n'ai pris que certaines. I only took. Because the thing you only took was some of them. So, yeah, j'ai pris certaines filles. We'll say I took certain girls. What's the one about? Oh, it doesn't say. Je n'ai pris, it just says, je n'ai pris que certaines d'entre elles. Oh, yeah, so it's feminine thing, okay, amongst them women. So, je n'ai pris, j'ai pris certaines, I took certain ones, certain girls, or certain feminine ones. J'ai pris que certaines, better, je n'ai pris que certaines. So the overall pattern we need to remember is that we're placing seul in one category and we're placing seulement and ne and que in another category. So that is our first thing, okay? We're dividing those up. Seul goes directly before the noun in question. And you'll go, yes, but so does que, Luke. But what I'm saying is, que can go before the number. So I've only got 3 brothers. Je n'ai que 3 frères. So que is going before what you only have. And seul is going literally before the noun word. And that's not always the same thing. So seul will go before the noun word. So only one day. Un seul jour. Yeah? Or seulement un jour. Because when you're saying only one day, it's kind of short for I only have one day. We've only got one day left. It's to do with the verb, okay? But you don't need that. You don't need that. You just need to think seulement is going to be the word for only unless you've got seul right before the noun, right before the word brother or day or whatever, you know, okay? If you've got seulement, that's probably most of the time going to be the word for only that you use, okay? We can also have uniquement, uniquely, or an only child, un fils unique, une fille unique. That's the other idea in French as well. But if you're using it in this context, it's going to go. Let me bring up some only examples. Yeah. So I didn't receive the original copy. I didn't receive the original. Only an example. Je n'ai pas reçu l'original. Seulement un exemplaire. Because I've got only un exemplaire, which is a word for copy. Yeah, which is, notice it came before only a copy. The noun in there is copy. Yeah, it's not un seul exemplaire. And again, like I was saying earlier, that would kind of be one copy. I only got one copy as opposed to 4 copies. You promised me one for my grandmother, my other grandmother, my aunt, my mom. Okay, so that again is like I was saying earlier. So the point here is I only got the original versus, no, I only got the copy as opposed to the original. So that's the thing. Seul is really about numbers and seulement is about only this versus something else. So I'll say those again for you. So I didn't get the original, just the copy. Je n'ai pas reçu l'original, seulement un exemplaire. Okay? We need a durable solution, a long-term solution, not just a temporary one. Donc, il nous faut une solution durable, pas seulement temporaire, not only temporary. Yeah, temporaire is an adjective. Yeah, we're not going to have seul because we only have seul before the noun, before the object of the sentence when it's just the noun and no other words. Okay, or as an adjective to describe being on your own. Okay, so now let's just throw in some examples of me randomly speaking and let's see what you come up with. I've only got 3 minutes left using que. Well, just say for me there, I've got 3 minutes left. Il me reste 3 minutes. I've only got 3 minutes left using que, and don't use ne. Il me reste que 3 minutes. I've only got 3 minutes left using ne and que properly. Il ne me reste que 3 minutes. Okay? Il me reste seulement 3 minutes. Okay? Yeah? Il me reste seulement 3 minutes. Okay? She has... she's all alone. Yeah? Elle est toute seule. Yeah? Yeah? I did it by myself. I did it all alone. Je l'ai fait tout seul. Myself is moi-même, but the idea there is I did it by myself. Yes, so it's about a singular activity. Nobody helped me. Okay, je l'ai fait tout seul. Okay, or toute seule for a woman. Okay, or tout seul. You know, if we've got like guys plural or whatever. You know, toute seule plural, s's and both of them for women. You know, by themselves. We're not going to the pharmacy, only to the park. On ne va pas à la pharmacie, seulement au parc. Yeah, only to the park. Go for seulement. Yeah, don't be thinking, oh, is it seul or seulement? No, only to the park. It's not going to be ne and que. There's no verb there after the comma. It's just only to the park. Yeah. The town has only one park. La ville a seulement un parc. Or, in this case, because we're talking about numbers, we could get away with seul as long as we stick it before the noun in question. La ville a un seul parc. Okay? Or if we're dealing with a verb, la ville n'a qu'un seul parc. Okay? So we start to see the habits, the patterns. I only ate 3 sandwiches. And I wanted to vomit. I would only need to eat a bit of a sandwich and I'd want to vomit because I can't do gluten. So, je n'ai mangé que 3 sandwiches. Yeah. Et je voulais vomir. I've only got 2 sisters. J'ai seulement 2 sœurs. Je n'ai que 2 sœurs. What else could we come up with? Let me try and find some nice little examples. The only solution that I found. Yeah? La seule solution. You're talking in terms of numbers. How many solutions did you find? You will talk about seul. Okay. He only has. He only has a dog. Non, il n'a pas de chat. He hasn't got a cat. Il n'a qu'un chien. He's only got there we go. What else is there? There were only 3 people when I arrived. Il y avait seulement 3 personnes quand je suis arrivé. Here we go. Ne, que, and seulement example. There we go. I found the one that I wanted. There's the list. I only read 2 pages to please you. J'ai lu seulement 2 pages pour te faire plaisir. Okay. So I read only 2 pages to please you. There's also, with that as well, another idea, and I really want to get this across before this video gets too long, but this is such a big thing. Seulement in French can change to kind of make it mean something different. So with that one, for example, if you said, I only read 2 pages to please you, then you're talking about only the 2 pages. Yes, so that's the thing that you're saying only. I didn't read 14, I didn't read 6, I only read 2. So j'ai lu seulement 2 pages pour te faire plaisir. Okay? If you wanted to say, I read 2 pages, but only to please you. So again, in English, we'd say, I only read 2 pages to please you. You know, it's just for you. So the idea of the only is, well, it was just to please you. I didn't really want to read the book, you know. Then that would be different in French. That would be, j'ai lu 2 pages seulement pour te faire plaisir. So notice we've got that with seulement as well. It's all about what is it that we're only doing, okay? Let's read some more examples. He only wants to work at the bank. So the only activity that he wants to do is work at the bank. He doesn't want to invest there. He doesn't want to live there. He just wants to work there. Okay, so it's to do with working. That's the only activity that he wants. Il veut seulement travailler à la banque. Okay, he wants to work, so he does want to work, but the choice is now between where he wants to work. Okay, and he's saying no, he only wants to work at the bank. So the thing that is the only choice is bank, so therefore seulement is going to go before bank. So il veut travailler seulement à la banque. Okay, so seulement will always go before the thing that's the only. Okay, let's read some other examples, and I will pop this link underneath. I only have 1 book. Je n'ai qu'un livre. Okay, we've done that one before. Yeah, j'ai seulement un livre. Okay. Although I don't like this page because it refers to it as slightly more complicated. I read only 2 pages to please you. Okay, je n'ai lu que 2 pages pour te faire plaisir. Yeah? And again, now this is another thing. This page is useful. If you wanted to say, I read 2 pages only to please you, yeah? You can still use que. And you're still going to put the que before the to please you. But notice where the ne comes. So, je n'ai lu 2 pages que pour te faire plaisir. So the que floats. Yeah? It could be je n'ai lu que 2 pages. I only read 2 pages. The focus being on I only read 2, not 26. Or je n'ai lu 2 pages que pour te faire plaisir. So this que floats to before the to where the only thing is going. Great. So I will pop you the word reference link underneath. I will pop you the thoughtco.com link underneath, which is the examples we've just had at the end. And I recommend that you yourself just go to lingui.fr and type in, you know, je n'ai que, and see what comes up, because it will always generate fresh information. Lingui, it's not a standard search response. It will always hunt through the internet, okay? So I really hope this has been useful. We've really tried to exhaust all these different possibilities with ne and que, which will have a verb in the middle, the que coming before the thing you only have, seulement, which is an adverb, again, but it's going to be your most popular choice, to be honest with you, of all the 3. It's the one you're going to end up saying the most. And seule, which is when we're not talking about being by ourselves, will only go just before the noun. So a really big video. I hope this has helped you, Ian, okay? And I want to hear your questions from you guys soon. Best wishes. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel.